Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Vols will kick it away to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And you stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Operating from the pistol. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
It's an out, the catch made. You head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
First and goal, handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had five guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Quick throw, the catch is made. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And the Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Just trying to get rid of it. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a great return, but the important thing to pick right out a scoring throw. They'll set the offense up to the 31. Penn State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's looking to scramble. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and it's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Oh, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. He flips it to the back across the middle. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing to take right side of scoring for the offense will take over from the 29. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Lets it fly out of the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And there's the handoff. He's got the first and still going.
Tackle is made at the 44. That's a first down for the offense.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Penn State 7, Tennessee 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind them. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has you
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hits the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking for his back. And it's caught. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. And the ball's hustled to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. The ball's with first and 10 here.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. A completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. The ball is caught. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down. Looking to throw the football. And the completion made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. The shotgun running play call. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. The Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Quarterback gets tattooed there, but delivers a touchdown. Shows great toughness.
Chris, you know how I feel about quarterbacks who are willing to take a shot and come up with a great result like this. Kept his focus and his vision downfield. Meanwhile, he gets hit and laid out, but delivers a strike for the score.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
The Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Volunteers' powerful offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. It's a fumble. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it to the left.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost him.
Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. Inside all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Quickly. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Looking for 6. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Hand off to the right side. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And now the running back's got it again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Penn State. A great catch and run for 6. But we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They are pouring it on now.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field in just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Looks left and finds his target there. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Penn State.
The Vols looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee, and he will score. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Should be the last play of the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They start the fourth quarter with a pass. Looking downfield. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
So second down after the incompletion. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. So here we go. Let's see what the play call is on 4th and long from their own 40. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. Touchdown, Penn State. They continue to roll up the score.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. Now, I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does wind up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to throw yet again. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And the pass is batted down